Hey, it's me, the Mama NP. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would talk about what is in my pumping bag. This is pretty relevant to me right now as I am returning back to the office and I'm going to be needing to breast pump pretty regularly. So let's get started. First and foremost is my pumping bag. This is actually a repurposed diaper bag that I was gifted during my pregnancy, and it has several pockets like you would expect a diaper bag to have. It also has a changing mat, which I never actually used for changing, so I plan on using the changing mat for like a drying mat so that I can keep all of my cleaned pump parts on that. The nice thing about this bag is that the compartment is really big. It also has a cooling or a thermal compartment, so that'll be really nice for transporting my milk back and forth. So that's item number one. Item number two, which is probably at least equally important, if not more so, is the pump itself. So I'm going to be using at my office the Spectra S2. This is not the battery powered one. This one has to be plugged into the wall. At home, I use the S1, and it's been really nice to, kind of have a little bit of mobility and flexibility with it. This is the exact same pump, it just has to be plugged into the wall. It's a workhorse, it's gonna be great to help maintain my supply, it empties me fine, so not much to say about it. I also have two complete sets of pump parts. These are the Mom brand pump replacement parts, and each set comes with tubing, flanges, duckbills, and bottles. I also have two sets of 21 millimeter flange inserts. These make it so pumping is more comfortable and more effective. If your flange size is too big, it can be painful. If it's too small, it can be painful. Pain is never a good thing when you're pumping, so that can lead to decreased output and maybe even eventually lead to like a low milk supply, none of which I want to deal with. I also have this nipple balm. This was really handy in the early days of breastfeeding when my skin would get really tender, but what I plan to use it for now is more of like a lubricant for the flanges, just to increase the comfort while I'm pumping. I also have two sets of breast pads to catch any leaks. Pretty straightforward what these would be useful for. I happen to like this brand. This is the Lancino brand. They're a little bit more expensive than normal reusable pads, but they're really comfortable. They're very discreet. They don't show through with weird wrinkles like some of them do. And on the note of being discreet, I also have a pumping cover. This is one of those multi-purpose car seat covers, can be used as a breastfeeding cover. I've never actually used this one. Not a total necessity, but I think it would be nice to have just in case I need to be on like a video call, don't want to have any awkward anything showing, so it's nice to have it in case I need it. I'm also stocking a burp cloth. This is an excellent all-purpose cleaner. When I am removing my flanges, it's nice to have something to set them on instead of my desk and then having to wipe that up. So this helps to keep everything clean and dry and all contained. And on the topic of cleaning, I have this bottle brush cleaner. The bottom part here comes off and can be used to get those tighter spaces. I also have a couple of other options for cleaning. I have these Medela quick clean wipes. I've never used them, but I hear that they can be really convenient when you don't have time to do a thorough cleaning. That's a great option to have. They can also be used to clean other things like bottles, pacifiers, and stuff like that. So kind of an all-purpose clean, but definitely something that I want to have available to me in my pumping bag if I need it. Also, I have these microwave sanitizing bags. Again, I've never used these because I've had the luxury of being able to be home, so whenever I needed to sanitize my pump parts, I would just boil them. These make it really easy. You just stick your pump parts in the bag and stick the bag in the microwave, and then after a few minutes, they are completely sanitized. The CDC recommends sanitizing your parts every day. Having these available will make that a lot easier rather than having to cart my parts back and forth all the time. I won't have to do it quite so often. I'm also stocking a big stack of these breast milk storage bags. They have a temperature gauge. You can see how many milliliters or ounces are contained here, and it even has like a pouring spout there. I've been really happy with them so far. This is the brand that I've been using throughout my pregnancy, and so far I haven't had any bags explode in the freezer. I haven't had any leaks, so far so good, knock on wood. Hopefully that continues. And last but not least, I have a zipper bag here that I can use to put any wet pieces in, whether I accidentally spill milk on myself or if I spill milk on like the burp cloth or something else that I would need to bring back to wash. This is a great place for me to be able to keep it. So those are all the things that I'm planning to keep in my pumping bag. What kind of things do you keep in yours? Do you have any suggestions of things that I should add to mine, or maybe some things that I'm bringing that I might not actually need? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, like and subscribe, and you can find me on Instagram. I'm at themama_NP. That's all I have for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.